Good evening, I'm Camelia, and this is KiniNews. An earthquake hit Myanmar earlier today, causing widespread damage. The quake was also felt beyond Myanmar's borders. A 7.7 magnitude earthquake hit Myanmar on Friday at around 6:20 GMT. The United States Geological Survey said the quake's epicenter was located about 16 kilometers from the city of Sagaing in the country's northwest. According to Bernama, the quake was also felt beyond Myanmar's borders. They said Xinhua reporters in Vientiane, the capital of Laos, and Bangkok, the capital of Thailand, confirmed that strong tremors were experienced there. Videos on social media showed a building collapsing in Bangkok and people running out into the streets following the tremors. Water from swimming pools on top of apartments were also seen splashing out. Independent preacher Zamri Vinoth was remanded for 2 days this morning. He had been arrested by the police yesterday. Islamic preacher Zamri Vinoth has been remanded for 2 days starting today. The remand order was issued by Magistrate Anna Rosana Mohammad Noor at the Kangar court this morning. The remand is to assist in investigations into a case of insulting religion and disturbing public order. According to Berita Harian, Inspector General of Police Razaruddin Hussain said that Zamri was detained for further investigations under Section 4(1) of the Sedition Act 1948 and Section 233 of the Communications and Multimedia Act 1998. Earlier, it was reported that Zamri had been arrested at around 3:30 p.m. yesterday in Kangar Perlis. Razaruddin reportedly said the arrest followed a police report about Zamri allegedly posting comments on religious sensitivities connected to the relocation of the Dewi Sri Patra Kaliaman Temple in Kuala Lumpur. He added that the report had been lodged yesterday by an unemployed man from Batu Caves at the Dangwangi District Police Headquarters. Zaid Ibrahim has accused Muslim leaders of being hypocrites. Let's take a look at what he said. Zaid Ibrahim has called out Muslim leaders who protested and showered abuse against minorities over local issues like socks and temples while continuing trade with the US. This came just ahead of Amanah President Muhammad Sabu's solidarity gathering for Palestinians outside the US Embassy in Kuala Lumpur after Friday prayers. In a post on X, Zaid said that they protest but then gladly ordered 30 Boeing aircraft from America, the mother of the worst genocide this century. Zaid pointed out that without US funding and bombs, Israel's war, which has claimed over 50,000 lives, would not be possible. He added that Boeing made the aircraft carrying the bombs. While the world is taking steps to show its disgust toward US policies, Zaid lamented that Malaysia was doing the opposite. He said we don't have to trade with or buy things from America. He added that it's only temporary and we can survive as other countries poorer than us have survived sanctions. Last Friday, Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim had announced that Malaysia Aviation Group, which operates Malaysia Airlines and Firefly, had ordered 30 Boeing aircraft set for delivery by 2030. Before we move on, consider supporting us by scanning the QR code on the screen and subscribing to Malaysia Kini. Moving on to the Sabah scandal, the MACC will be calling up every individual implicated in the scandal for another round of questioning. The MACC will summon Sabah leaders implicated in alleged bribery involving state mineral exploration licenses for another round of questioning. This is after the whistleblower, identified as Albert, met with the MACC and provided investigators with the purported evidence and his statement. MACC Chief Commissioner Azam Baki told Malaysia Kini that he had given an instruction to summon everyone involved and record their statements. He said investigators will call everyone, including the whistleblower, for further investigation. When asked whether the agency will make arrests over the case soon, Azam said there is no such plan yet. For now, he said to please let the agency conduct the investigation first. Azam added that they will see later after the probe is done and will submit the findings to the Deputy Public Prosecutor for a decision. The 36-year-old whistleblower, who is a business person, has alleged that he had bribed several Sabah Assembly persons in exchange for mineral exploration licenses. While we are on the topic of Sabah, the state's Deputy Chief Minister has clarified that Sabah Governor's birthday celebration will run for a month. Sabah Governor Musa Aman's birthday celebration will not be 3 months long. This is according to the State Deputy Chief Minister Jauchim Gunsalam. He clarified that the perception resulted from 7 events being held in June during the official celebration of Musa's birthday and the actual birthday itself falling on March 30th. In a statement, he said the state cabinet had decided to hold the official celebration on June 21st. However, he did not state the reason for the decision. According to Jauchim, the celebration will not be held continuously over 3 months. Conversely, 7 events have been planned in 1 month only, which is June. He added that the 7 events which will be carried out were traditionally held in conjunction with the governor's birthday in previous celebrations. He stated that the governor's birthday celebration last year had 12 events. He also said that the budget for the governor's birthday has been cut by 30% compared to last year. The misperception had drawn criticism from Warisan Deputy President Daryl Laking, who said that using public funds for an extended celebration is unacceptable. Sabah has the highest poverty rate in the country. Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim has assured that the proposed implementation of subsidy rationalization for RON 95 petrol will not affect the low-income group. Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim has told the public not to worry about the rationalization of the RON 95 fuel subsidy. He said this is as around 85 to 90% of them will not be affected. Anwar added that the public shouldn't pay attention to rumors on the issue. He reiterated that only foreigners and the wealthy would be affected, saying that those earning 50,000 ringgit per month had to pay more. Anwar said this when asked about the pricing mechanism for targeted RON 95 subsidy and how it would work. Yesterday's second Finance Minister Amir Hamzah Azizan said the mechanism for the subsidy is still being fine-tuned and will involve a 2-tier pricing system as well as potentially involve using the MyGut. He said that the government does not want to make any pre-announcements regarding the subsidy's implementation at this time, and an announcement is expected after the first half of this year. Amir added that more than 85% of the population will receive the subsidized price, and that is the approach to subsidy targeting in Malaysia. Deputy Education Minister Wong Kah-Wah has defended the Jalur Gemilang Badge initiative. This comes amid criticism over the matter. Deputy Education Minister Wong Kah-Wah has defended the ministry's decision to introduce the Jalur Gemilang Badge initiative for students. He said it is aimed at fostering patriotism and national unity. Wong added that it shouldn't be dismissed as a mere symbolic gesture. In a post on Facebook yesterday, Wong acknowledged concerns raised by parents and various quarters, including additional financial burden, practicality, and safety risks. However, he assured that the initiative had been carefully considered with students' best interests in mind. Among others, he said some parents were worried that this would be an extra cost for them, and the ministry understands this, which is why each student will be provided with 2 national flag badges free of charge. Wong also acknowledged differing viewpoints, but stressed that symbolic initiatives such as this can coexist with substantive educational efforts. He also refuted critics who questioned why the government is funding this initiative instead of channeling resources into infrastructure improvements or student welfare. He said this is not a zero-sum game and highlighted several initiatives and allocations from the government. He said there are many ongoing initiatives and stressed that the provision of national flag badges does not mean that these efforts are being sidelined. That is all for me today. For more stories, you can go to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Camelia. Thanks for watching.